Hello to all watching this. You don't know me, but my name is Rebecca Giles, and this is the story of my son, Cruz Fregoso, and the beginnings of Bears by Your Side. You may be asking why there is a story on my son. Well, we just want to show people to go for dreams because only you can stop yourself. Cruz has developmental and intellectual disabilities, but you will see that disability does not mean inability, and with determination, you can make your ideas become a reality. Let's start the story. I believe Cruz was born a go-getter. Pictured here with his voice coach, Patty Weber, Cruz was the youngest participant at the Charles Brown Elementary School talent show at age 6. A little nervous at first, he had a misstep in the performance. He stopped, started again, and finished singing I'm a Believer a cappella, his first standing ovation. Never wanting to miss out on anything, Cruz joined Cub Scouts, and as a Tiger Cub, he was introduced to being part of something where everyone has strengths and weaknesses. He grew even more confident and made great lasting friendships. In Hawaii, Cruz was 7 and had the lucky number 7 fishing rod on our excursion. He and his dad, Antonio, reeled in the only fish of the day. It is proudly mounted in his apartment, a skipjack tuna. Ponderosa High School was wonderful for Cruz. He ran cross-country. Once, running in temps over 100 degrees, Cruz wasn't coming in with the rest of the runners, creating some worry. He had stopped to walk with a runner from another team who was being bullied by the other runners on his team. Cruz walked with him until they got closer to the finish and then encouraged the other runner to run, and they both came running in together to cheers from the crowd, a proud mom moment. Cruz, here as a senior at Ponderosa High School. It was this year that the Sandy Hook shooting happened, which motivated Cruz to start Bears by Your Side to help children in crisis. Proudly wearing his cap and gown and all ready to walk across the stage to receive his certificate of completion, the alternative to a diploma for folks with developmental disabilities or intellectual disabilities. One of the first organizations to welcome Cruz's Bears was CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates. Here, with the executive director, John Adams, the Bears would find new homes with youth who could really use a friend. Cruz attended Evening of Dreams, a prom for developmental intellectual disabled young adults. Youth from schools in the area volunteered to be dates for the participants. Here Cruz and his date arrived via classic car to walk the red carpet. An evening of food, festivities, dancing, and fun was had by all. Cruz attended Wayfinders at Fresno State, a 2-year post-secondary program for young adults with developmental and intellectual disabilities. The program promoted inclusion in Fresno State classes, independent living skills, work opportunities to advance self-determination. But due to COVID, Cruz was only able to attend for 1 year, and what a year it was. Taking precautions during times of COVID, Cruz presented Big Brothers Big Sisters with Bears. The isolation of these times made it even more important to make sure children received a little extra support. After being on a waiting list for an apartment for 2.5 years, Cruz finally got the call that an apartment was available. Asking his friend Billy if he would like to be roommates, the 2 young men started on their road to independence. Cruz really focused on promoting Bears by Your Side when he returned from Wayfinders. Here he reached out to New Morning Youth and Family Services, and indeed they welcomed Bears for those they service. Making a delivery to the Upper Room, our local food kitchen, is one of Cruz's favorites. Homeless and/or food insecure children need a special friend to keep them company. Cruz joined the El Dorado County Chamber of Commerce, and Bears by Your Side was the 2022 grant recipient. All those years of being dragged by his mother to chamber events paid off. Cruz was known, liked, and respected by the business community. Bears by Your Side even made the local paper. The pediatric nurses at Marshall Hospital were delighted to have such special treats for their patients. Cruz was presented with the Chamber of Commerce plaque at the 2022 Business Showcase. Here he is at the 2022 Business Showcase, letting everyone get to know what Bears by Your Side is all about. Cruz was invited to speak to the local Placerville Rotary Club. Cruz worked diligently on his presentation, and it was a great success. Placerville Rotary has become a great supporter and sponsor of Bears by Your Side. 4 dozen bears being delivered to CASA for their Christmas party. Bears by Your Side became an official 501c3 nonprofit organization in 2021 and moved into their very first out-of-home office in spring of 2023. Here, Cruz is cutting the ribbon at his grand opening. Here with Harrison Zay, field representative for the California State Assembly, Cruz and Bears by Your Side received a certificate for being an outstanding business in the community. The final delivery of bears for 2023 to the Upper Room, Cruz is joined by Operations Director Karen Stinson and the Bears by Your Side Production Coordinator Cordy Forehand. It is now my pleasure to let Cruz tell you about Bears by Your Side.
I started Bears by Your Side in 2012 when I was a senior in high school, and the Sandy Hook shooting really bothered me. There were 20 kids and 6 adults shot. I decided I wanted to do something, so I thought I would gather stuffed animals and send them to the surviving children, but everyone had the same idea and they received thousands. I still wanted to do something to help children. I talked to my Aunt Barbara Giles, and we came up with a way to help children locally. Her friend Barsha Elsley designed a teddy bear that could be handmade. Barbara tweaked the design and developed the kit with all the makings of 5 teddy bears, so volunteers could help make the bears. Originally, the kits that I mentioned had rectangles of fleece and all the items needed. There was a pattern to cut out in the shape of the bears that were delivered in clamshell boxes. Barbara also created a website, bearsbyyourside.com. My mom, Rebecca Giles, reached out to her friends and created a Facebook page and spread the word. I reached out to a couple of local service organizations, CASA and Sierra Child and Family Services, to see if they would like any handmade teddy bears for children they serve. And they did. This is how it all started. My mom and my aunt were the first bear makers until we could find people to volunteer to help. I help put the kits together, and I'm the marketing guy. I contact organizations I think might like bears for the children they serve. We are always looking for volunteers to make the bears for us. We now have a more efficient way to send out the kits to our volunteers. We now put packets together with all the materials to make the bears. The kits also contain full instructions on how to make them. There are also instructions on the website and even some tutorials on how to do the stitches. We try to make the projects anyone can do. Since getting our Cricut machine, the volunteers do not need to cut out the bears, making it even easier for them. Once the bears are made, they are returned to us so we can sterilize them. We use gloves to place in Ziploc bags, which makes them safe to go to the ones receiving them. Then we box them up with a bow and I deliver them unless we need to mail them. My favorite part is when I get to deliver the bears.
Hey, Cruz.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Thank you for your order from Bears by Your Side.
Oh, I'm so thankful. We really
thank you.
appreciate it. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thanks for the bears.
Hello, my name is Cruz. You look a little worried. Will you please accept my bear? The smiles I receive and appreciation makes it so enjoyable. Just knowing a child will receive a new friend makes me happy. When we can't make the local deliveries, we are happy to ship them to wherever people need them. We have sent bears throughout California and Nevada. Bears by Your Side became a nonprofit in 2021. We do not sell anything, so fundraisers, grants, and donations are the way we can afford to function. We are so appreciative of any donations we receive, and those can be made via our website, bearsbyyourside.com, or sending a check to our office at 515 Main Street, Suite 101, Placerville, California, 95667. Yes, we always have a need for supplies. Our wish list on Amazon is a great way for people to help. The easiest way to get to our link is by going to our Facebook page. It's right at the top, next to the link to our website. This organization is a dream come true. I love helping children. I was told that I would never tie my shoes, ride a bike, live on my own, or found my own organization. And I did all that. Thank you for your interest in Bears by Your Side. I love what I do, but I have to go now. I have to go and deliver some bears.